Hello everyone and welcome back to Crosses Gaming. Today we're going to take a look at Clone Drone in the Danger Zone. This third-person casual sword fighter puts you in the shoes of robots with human minds, forced to fight for the entertainment of other robots. It is available on Steam for €14.99 or your regional equivalent. This game has seen a decent amount of traction already. And rightfully so, it is a good fun game. But the main reason it seems to get attention is the fact that it has Twitch interactions, allowing streamers and their audiences to engage together. This review isn't about that. This review is purely about the gameplay from a player's perspective. One that isn't streaming, he's just playing on his own and trying to have fun. Is the game fun then? Let's find out. So let's first talk about the game's game mode. First, we have the story mode, where you need to survive 10 rounds in the arena, and after these you get saved and meet with the rest of the humans who managed to survive these 10 rounds. The second mode is the endless one. I don't think I really need to explain this, as it is just your regular endless mode. Fight forever or until you die. Then there is the Twitch mode, where the audience can bet on how exactly you will die. This is the mode that has given this game a lot of attention. And the last mode are the challenges. Here you unlock a few more upgrades for your character. And since we just mentioned the upgrades, let's talk about them a bit more. With every level you complete, you get one upgrade point which you can invest in making your character a bit more to your liking. There are 2 additional weapons for you to choose, the bow and the hammer, a few active abilities like the kick or the rocket boost. Other than the abilities themselves, you also have upgrades for them. Apart from these 2 main things, you also need enemies to fight. The enemies in Clone Drone can be divided into 3 basic categories: swordsmen, archers, and hammer dudes. Plus occasionally you will see spider bots. All of the enemies gain more abilities the further you get into the game, and thus get progressively harder to defeat. For me personally, the irritating point came whenever the boss learned to parry my bow attacks. But it was also my own fault for specializing too heavily in that particular way. So, I gotta say, even though you don't really have a complex fighting system, the battles in Clone Drone always felt really intense, fast, and full of fun. You never feel like the game is unfair. Every mistake is your own, and that is just awesome. I love the fact that there is no dodge in this game, because so many people are used to the invincibility frames that come with them these days, instead of moving out of the way with time to spare. Now on to the graphical side of the game. As you can clearly see from the footage, it uses the Minecrafty graphical style where everything is represented with blocks. I understand why so many games are made in this style, as it is fairly easy to make and allows smaller studios to save some of their money they would need to use to pay for the graphics and use it on the gameplay. And honestly, why I don't really find this style amazing, here it works pretty well. Because the fact that everything around you was made by robots, thus it makes sense that they would make things a bit blockier. The one thing I really liked in Clone Drone are the announcers. I mean, yes, they sound robotic, because they are robots, but they are also genuinely funny. Yes, they repeat themselves after a few playthroughs, but the lines themselves are funny as heck. I hope more and more lines will be added in future patches. Otherwise, the sounds were okay, fitting for this type of game. Performance-wise, I have one issue with the game. Whenever I finished a level, I would experience a drop in the frame rate. Yes, the fact that it doesn't happen during the time you need the frame rate to be high makes this not that big of an issue, but it is still somewhat irritating. Hope this gets fixed soon. So, in conclusion, Clone Drone in the Danger Zone is a fun game with an interesting premise of you being a robot fighting in arenas. But sadly, as many games, it falls into the pit of being too expensive for what it is. 15 euros is just too much. It may be an okay price for Twitch streamers, but if you're just looking to play this, I would wait for a sale. Anything under 10 euros will be worth it. Well, that's it for today, guys. Hope you liked the review, and if you did, please consider liking, subscribing to my channel for more gaming reviews, and comment if you have something you would like to add. And if you didn't like the video, well, dislike it. See you all next time with more gaming content.